to the Armand Wiggins Show, where it's a lot going on. We discuss music, drama, celebrity gossip, pop culture, and everything in the entertainment world.
That's how we already know.
Stay tuned right here as we spill the tea, sip some tea, all raw for your enjoyment. Now grab your cup and buckle up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armand, and we are back live in the studio with another mother freaking video. Welcome, everybody. Shout out to all my friends there on Facebook. Shout out to my people here on YouTube. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. And if you're new, welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, so I'm sure you guys see the title of the video. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be feeling some kind of way. But I'm just going to jump right into it. Oh, I think I'm getting this little allergy is wearing me out. So let's talk about it. A lot of you guys have been asking me about the situation between NICOLE Murphy, Antoine Fuqua, Lela Rochon, and now Lisa Ray and her X-Men. I can't remember his name. But before we get into it, don't you love these names? Like, this is when black names were like really good names. Like, you know, Antoine Fuqua, you know, Lela Rochon. I like those names, very prestige. You know what I'm saying? It sounds very like, I like that. Anyway, NICOLE Murphy. It sounds good. Anywho. So a lot of people have been asking me what are my thoughts on this, and pretty much everybody's been reporting on this. Everybody's talked about it. So now my job, for me, I think it should be I want to have more of a conversation and really let's talk about whose side are we on and where we fit in this. So if you don't know, the lady in the middle is NICOLE Murphy. And the lady with the purple dress on is Lela Rochon. She's acted in everything. The biggest movie that people recognize her from is Waiting to Exhale. And then that's her husband right there, the producer Antoine Fuqua. I'm not going to even sit here and pretend like I just automatically knew who he was or like I follow all these people, because I don't. But everybody's talking about it, so I'm like, let's just go ahead and talk about it. And so Antoine was in Italy over the weekend. Antoine right there was in Italy over the weekend with her in the middle. This is his wife, though. They've been together since like 1999. It's been like 20 years, but they were in Italy kissing each other. And the wife was nowhere to be found, okay? And basically, the world went in an uproar. Then Lisa Ray jumps in it and calls Lisa Ray here, Lisa Ray from the Players Club and things like that. So Lisa Ray, she was another like vixen, like real pretty girl. And so was Lela Rochon. All these girls were like the it girls of the time. It's just that NICOLE Murphy, she's not going to go out of style. She ain't letting it go. But anywho, what was I saying? Lisa Ray, she accused NICOLE Murphy basically of trying to steal her man and calling her a homewrecker. So Lisa Ray jumps in it and basically says, "Oh, you're trying to steal another girl's man." Hold on, let me pull up the receipt. You're trying to steal another girl's man. That's pretty much low down. Blase, blah. Well, you see the pictures over there. That's Antoine and NICOLE kissing to the far. It's my far right. It might be your far left, depending on how you're watching it. Now, you see the upper picture of Lela Rochon. That's how she used to look. That's how he met her. The heavier picture is how she looks now. So that's not what he was quite expecting. But so anywho, since this incident, NICOLE Murphy has apologized. She actually made a statement. Let me go to it and let me read you what she said. She says, "It was not my intention to be in this situation. I I do not condone women kissing or interacting in any way inappropriately with a married man. I was once married and I would never intentionally undermine another woman despite what has been written. Okay? So she sent an apology to her family and his family. Now people are dragging her because she first lied and said that they were just friends and it was like a friendly hello. But then you see them, tonguing it down. So it's kind of like, girl, you guys are not really friends. Friends don't kiss and friends don't tongue it down like that. So people were not having it with her. And then Lisa Ray speaks out to TMZ. Let me play you the Lisa Ray audio. I'm not going to play the video. I have the video, but I'm not going to play the video because TMZ likes to take people's shit down. So I'm going to just play you the audio that I have, okay?
How are you? How was lunch?
Great.
Good. Sorry to pop out on you, but I'm sure you heard the news today about Nicole Murphy with Antoine Fuqua.
Yep.
Now, I saw that you commented in the Shade Room. Your sister came out in defense of you as well, saying that Nicole did the same thing in the early 2000s in your former marriage. Is that true? Did that happen?
True. That's true. Absolutely true.
So what happened exactly?
Just what you said. She messed around with my husband. Here's the thing. We've all done something that we regret. We've all made mistakes, and we all have to learn from that. But when you start doing it and being messy enough to do it amongst family, how does a family kiss turn into a I'm sorry apology? Like, what do you mean? You didn't know that she was married? We all know that she was married. And that was 20 years. That's history. You don't do that amongst friends.
Right.
Because there's no loyalty.
Right.
There's no loyalty, and you got to look up, and your person that you invite into your house and you celebrating your birthdays and going to games with, you got to look up and they're in Italy with your husband.
Right. So
bullshit. I don't know if she's a home wrecker or not. I can't answer that, but I know that what she's doing in people's homes is just wrecking it.
Right. What's your advice to Layla in dealing with this situation?
It's hard because I know that she's sad and messed up about this and embarrassed about this because she has someone that she used to see around right next to her to be able to go, what? Really? Why?
Right.
The comment from me wasn't messy. It was sincere because I've stepped in there. I've been in that situation before, but amongst friends,
right?
Come on now. And I told you when I told you, and you go do this, and some couple of other ones we know about. Girl, please.
So you did confront her at the time back then?
I've definitely confronted her. She know it.
Do you think that is she interested only in married men or something like that?
I don't know anything about that. You got to ask her what she's interested in. I know she's interested in getting back in the same position that she was in. Who wouldn't?
Right. What's your message to Nicole?
I ain't got shit to say to Nicole.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hold on. Let me get to the back part. Hold on. Let me get back here. Let me see what she said again.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it.
Getting back in the same position that she was in. Who wouldn't?
Right. What's your message to Nicole?
I ain't got shit to say to Nicole.
Right. All right. Thank you.
What's your message to Nicole? I ain't got shit to say to Nicole. Girl, you just said a whole lot of shit to Nicole. I don't know why that cracks me up. I ain't got shit to say to Nicole. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about it. Hold on, I'm trying to see what's going on with the internet because I can't see you guys right now. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure the stream is good. All right, so Lisa Ray goes off, and then DeBrat confirms that, basically, Nicole tried to steal her Lisa Ray's man at the time as well. So here's my thing, though, guys. I kind of feel as though, Nicole Murphy is being bullied a little bit. And I'll tell you why I feel that way. I feel like Nicole Murphy is being bullied a little bit. And I'll tell you why. But this is going to be part of the conversation, and I have to be honest with you. I don't have my phone on me. If my moms or anybody is texting me, I don't have my phone on me. But this is the thing. This is why I feel like she's being bullied. Because I feel like on the internet, so many people are, attacking Nicole. Now, this is the part where, some people might start unsubscribing and they might get upset and they may not, want to support the channel anymore. I'm totally fine with that because we have to talk in realities here, okay? My issue is this. Why is nobody saying anything to the man? The man is the one who stepped out on his wife and his kids. This is technically not just Nicole's fault, and honestly, she's not the main one at fault. If a man goes and cheats on you with another woman, she didn't take your man. Your man was already looking to be taken. No one can take your man from you, okay? Your man is looking for a way out. Your man is not happy. Your man is not satisfied. And here's the reason why I think that people are coming down so hard on Nicole Murphy. Especially, people like Lisa Ray. And well, I'm just going to put it as simple as this. You see what Nicole Murphy looks like, okay? I think Nicole Murphy is victim to, being the pretty girl. So because she's the pretty girl, a lot of women do not support her. I think a lot of women in this case are, going for the underdog. And then in this case, the underdog is the one who was considered less attractive. Whatever that is to you. We're talking real here, okay? Okay. So maybe people feel like they don't have any sympathy. Most women don't have any sympathy for Nicole because it's like, well, look how pretty she is. F her. You know what I mean? She's a homewrecker. It's easy to blame her because she's sexy and she knows she's sexy and she wears it well. But not for nothing, all three of these women were the sexy women of the time. Lisa Ray just kind of is not in it that much anymore. And Leela Rashawn let herself go. I mean, maybe it could be, maybe there was some health complications. If there were some health complications due to her weight gain, okay, fine. Now, I'm not saying, before you guys all start going writing about me and making videos and doing these things, I'm not saying that people that are overweight are not attractive. I'm just saying, if you find, hold on, let me see, let me get it. Let me really get it. Let me make it make sense, okay? If you marry someone and the way that you find them, okay, it's like that on the left, and then the way that you end up with them, they let themselves go. Listen, you knew that man had a particular type. He liked what he liked. There's many times that women, and I'm not saying that it's her fault that he cheated, but what I'm just saying is, listen, marriage is supposed to be until death do us part, and through thickness and through whatever it goes, sickness and health and whatever. But listen, just because you marry somebody does not give you a right to let yourself go. Now, I don't know if she let herself go. I don't know all her business, but prospectively looking, if that was the case, hypothetically, then, she may have, let herself go. I know a lot of people, men and women, who get comfortable in relationships and they let themselves go, and things happen. Me too. I did a few jogs back and forth in my house because I'm like, I'm getting a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I just understand that. Listen, as you get older, the metabolism slows down. You have a few kids. Sometimes it's harder to get the weight off. And then 20 years into the game, you can get a little bit comfortable. But men are still men. Whether you want to hear this or not, some of you women are going to be out there. For the sensitive ones, for the ones that are looking for me to just, blame this whole thing on, Nicole and for me to just bash her because she's pretty. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna sit here and do it. So this probably is not the place for you. I'm not gonna make excuses for for that. So listen, the bottom line is this: when you get in relationships, sometimes you need to keep your man, and your man need to keep you. Like period. So I'm saying that to say Nicole couldn't have wrecked that home. Somehow the home was already being wrecked. So she didn't keep him interested enough, or they weren't keeping each other, obviously. And so for Lisa Ray to jump in it, I mean, I don't know why Lisa Ray and her husband got divorced. Oh, hold on. Somebody said, "Sweetie, he cheated on her when she was skinny and fine. He's just a cheater, period." All right, even more reason for people not to be upset with Nicole. Then why are we even more? Then why, if he's been cheating on her, why are we upset with Nicole? Why are so many women mad at Nicole like it was her fault? She doesn't owe them any loyalty necessarily. I mean, she does because I'm sure she knows Leela Rashawn. I'm sure they've been in similar proximity with each other. But at the end of the day, if you asking me who I would be mad at, I don't put anything past a person in the street. Any one of them will try my man. Like even if you're an associate, you associates come to my house now. We all kiki and kick it. I'm still watching you, and I still know that there's potential for if we break up, me and my man break up, that later on, maybe a few years down the line, that associate and my man could possibly hook up. Things like that happen all the time. But if my man is out in Italy with an associate and they're kissing, yes, I'm gonna be mad at the associate, but my man is finna get that thing beat for embarrassing me and making me look stupid and playing in my face. Now Lisa Ray is trying to insert herself because she feels some type of way because she don't have no man or her man is gone. I don't know what happened with Lisa Ray, but it seems like Lisa Ray feels some type of way towards Nicole Murphy. I don't know if at one point they wanted the same man and Nicole got the man over her. I don't know. But maybe it could have been true. But even in that instance, you cannot be mad at Nicole Murphy if your man is looking at her. I don't care if she slept. Somebody said she slept with Lisa. Listen, I feel as though people are looking for reasons to be mad at Nicole Murphy. And I think a lot of people, they see that she's pretty and people are just like, she's a homewrecker, she's a whore. I know a lot of women probably wouldn't. I know a lot of you guys probably wouldn't want to leave your man with Nicole Murphy. I understand. I probably wouldn't do it either. However, it's just as equally as her fault as it is the man's fault, or the man's fault as it is her fault, period. So I'm just seeing so much flack coming from Nicole Murphy, and I'm like, why are so many people upset with her? But I don't see anybody talking about the men. And then she's the only one that's made a statement. Leela hasn't made a statement. Antoine hasn't made a statement. And then not for nothing, not to bring them up, I just find it so funny that, I just would like to know where's the women empowerment, because I find it so funny. Like in the Black Girl Magic, the black women were going crazy in support of Jordan Woods when Jordan Woods went and kissed somebody, man, when it was the Kardashians. And we know, it was like Tristan Thompson is a cheater, whatever. But go Jordan, kiss him. It is what it is. Now it's Nicole Murphy. Now we're going to drag Nicole. She's a homewrecker. She's a homewrecker. She's a homewrecker. Oh, that's because Jordan was the underdog, and y'all don't like the Kardashians, and the Kardashians is white, and so y'all kind of really feel some type of way about the Kardashians. So anything to spite the Kardashians, okay, now we're going to be on the black girl side for cheap. But now when it's a black woman that do it to another black woman per se, Now we like, oh, we don't like Nicole. She's a homewrecker. She's been cheating. She's been sleeping with everybody. But then I have to look at Nicole Murphy and I'm like, oh, I see why these motherfuckers don't like you, bitch. Look at you. You fine as hell. I wouldn't want to leave my man around you either, bitch. I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. You fine ass bitch. Let me say, the man is absolutely 100% wrong, but you're saying Nicole has zero. That's not what I'm saying. See, that grinds my gears when people don't listen. But are you saying Nicole has zero accountability here, being that she knew he was married? Are you low key trolling us? Let forget a pretty girl. No, wrong is wrong. I'm saying that everybody is pointing out Nicole Murphy's wrong, but nobody's talking about Antoine Fuqua. I just think it's so funny when we're gonna decide when we're gonna go and be on the women's side. We got to pick and choose. So this time now the women are totally against women empowerment, and the fact that this man has been a known cheater, and the fact that this man was married to a woman for 20 years, and the fact that she was under the impression that he could have been single. But we're not even going to take Nicole's side at all. We're just going to just say she was wrong because she kissed this man like she forced him to be in Italy and kissing her. She forced that man, that married man, to do this. She forced him to do this. I feel as though she has accountability, but at the same time, the who has the most accountability is the married man. Period. You are the married man with kids. You cheated on your wife that was at home with another woman out in another country. So Nicole is wrong, but the man is more wrong. Because to a certain degree, Nicole doesn't owe them any loyalty. She's single. Like what? Both of them are wrong, but he had a higher accountability with loyalty to his wife. But don't just drag Nicole. Absolutely. 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 All right. I see you guys got the lines open. Y'all ready to get into some things. I'm trying to look. I don't even, how many people's even in the chat? Is YouTube, because I got this whole error message on YouTube saying that, we don't even have any. Okay, hold on. Let's get into some things. Okay, thank you. Because I can't even see the chat. Okay, now I got everything up. Okay. All right, let's take some callers. 619-4205. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armand. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Okay. Armand, I love you and I am a supporter. But your favorite line is keep that same energy.
Yes.
When we talked about the Kardashians, you felt like Jordan ass should be whooped.
Right.
And I agree on a certain level. But now that we're talking about Nicole shouldn't get dragged. Now, in the spirit of keeping that same energy,
okay,
I will say that you're absolutely right on one end of it. Her relationship is with her husband. She's been married to him 20 years. I don't care if she gained 675 pounds. 20 years invested in a man, you deserve loyalty. And not only that, if his financial situation changed and she left him, we would drag her for that. Mm-hmm. It don't matter what she's going through. In 20 years, after you've had 2 kids and supported a man through a career, you have the right to be or feel however you want to feel or look however you want to look. I don't think it should be based on looks at all. But in the spirit of keeping the same energy, like I said, I feel like they should drag Nicole. Nicole, you are on a picture kissing a married man, where the Jordan Woods situation was straight up word of mouth. We didn't see what happened to really judge. We had to go off both words of mouth. And once again, with the Khloe Kardashian situation, it was the fact that she tried to set it all up like Jordan ruined her relationship, when in all actuality, you came into a bad situation with him. This one, I understand he cheated. I understand all of that. But a marriage is not the same thing as a relationship. What she decides to put up with unknown women in her marriage is her situation. But Nicole Murphy and him brought that shit to the light for people to judge.
Now, listen, I agree 100%. I agree with you. I agree with you because you're speaking facts and you're speaking things as they should be in the right way. But that's not always the reality. So there's a few things I want to talk about. The first part was keeping that same energy with the Kardashians and Jordan Woods. You're absolutely right. I did feel like Jordan should be dragged. I do feel like Nicole should be dragged. But the issue is I had to bring it up because it seems as though when it feels like women pick and choose whose side they're going to be on depending on what level they feel like the woman is on in comparison to them, if that makes sense. Because I feel as though,
it makes perfect sense, and I understood that too.
Okay, so that's kind of, I'm not saying don't drag Nicole. I'm just saying, where's the women empowerment? Where's the black women empowerment for this dirty dog potentially playing two women? Because we don't know what he told Nicole.
That's true.
But we don't even care what he told Nicole. We just look at Nicole and say she's a home wrecker. We don't know. And then the reports are out. The reports are out that they may be broken up, that the family have already been separated. So we're not even really sure if they're, together or not. Roshan and Fuqua. We don't even know if they're really together right now. They're still trying to find that information out. But we're so quick to, jump on, let's drag Nicole Murphy. That's all I was saying on that. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be dragged, but I'm saying, damn, it was like nobody was mentioning Antoine Fuqua. Everybody was looking at Nicole Murphy, calling her this home wrecker. But then I'm looking at Nicole, I'm like, okay, I see why. You're going to have more haters than you have supporters just because you fine as hell. Okay, that's just what it is. Women are catty, period. Now, when it comes to supporting and standing by your man, I don't care if she lost all of her legs in her sight. He should still be with her, and he should still support her, and all of those things. I don't care if his pee-pee stopped working. You know what I mean? And when he was a vegetable, she should still support him. Now, is that the reality? No. So if he felt like she gained all this weight and let herself go, I remember Kelly Rowland, she did an interview a while back, and she was like, she still works out, she still does things because she don't want her to ever get so comfortable where her man forgets what she looked like when he met her. See, that's the thing. People think, oh, you're supposed to love me because I did this, I did that, I did this for you. No, just because you're in a relationship does not give you a right to let yourself go.
Okay. But, Armand, the first thing I want to say is Nicole Murphy let the women empowerment go out the window when she kissing a known man that's been married to this woman for 20 years. Before Leah deactivated her Facebook page, all you see is support for her husband. So Nicole wasn't in the dark about what was going on. Nicole knows that he's a married woman, and in the court of public opinion, that's how people will see him, number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, I've been married 14 years. I feel like this.
Congratulations. And you what, 30?
Yes, I'm 30. I've been married 14 years.
So that means you've been married since you was 15?
It is a type of... Huh?
You've been married since you was 15, 16?
I'm 33, Armand.
Oh, 33. Okay.
Okay. you do have to keep a certain type of morale and a certain type of thing going. I 100% agree with you. But my thing with people in marriage is things change within marriages.
They do.
It's not realistic to always have that tight body after you had kids and so many medical issues going on. It's not a realistic thing. And when you love somebody and you marry them, they take all of you.
I agree.
That is all. It doesn't matter. And I hate it because do a man have to keep up his body and his financial status too? So if I married you at a millionaire, must you stay there at the top too? No, life situations may drag you down. Life situations may hit your account, different things like that. But I'm supposed to love you regardless. But for a woman, we supposed to do all the work and keep everything the same to be loved. That's BS.
Listen, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not disputing it. What you're saying is 100% facts. I would want someone to be there for me through all of everything. But is that the reality? Unfortunately, it's not. In a perfect world, you would have that. But women leave men all the time when financial situations change. You see, remember the Housewives? When Greg got sick, Nene was ready to leave his ass because she got tired of dealing with it. So women do it too. Is it fair? No, but it's how society is. So I'm just saying, he could have been even more of a dirtier dog and felt like my woman is not pretty enough anymore. I mean, think about how Leela feels right now. You done went and entertained.
I agree.
And think about you done gained all this weight, had these kids. You used to be one of the it girls just like them. It was you, Lisa Ray, Murphy, Nia Long. All of y'all was like the bad women of that era. And so now he done left you, and now it's like he with her. It's like an older man and an older couple, and then the man leave their wife for a younger woman. You feel it like Wendy Williams. You feel away. You feel it offended. You feel it insulted.
Exactly.
It's not fair, but it happens. So that's all I'm saying. So I'm just pulling back all the layers to even more reasons why we should be dragging Antoine Fuqua. And two,
and we should.
Right.
But I don't think it's because Nicole Murphy is pretty neither. I feel like if she was ugly, they'd be calling her all type of ugly bitches on Black Twitter. I don't feel like it's because of the way she looked. I feel like it's because she, and according to public opinion, interrupted, and I'm doing air quotes because only he could interrupt his marriage.
Right.
But she interrupted somebody else's marriage, and that's the way people see it. And I get it. And like I said, she left pictures up there or allowed those pictures to be taken or was in a position for them pictures to be taken for everybody to weigh in on. So I feel like she should be dragged right along with his ass, too.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Listen, they both are trash for that. And she's even more so trash because even if she thought he was single, you've known them long enough to have had a relationship with Leela Rashawn, so it's kind of like, girl, you could have found another man. You know what I'm saying? So
she said they were family friends. She said I was kissing him because he was a family friend. I wish a family friend would kiss my husband like that. Like she came out with the bullshit excuse from the beginning. From the beginning, she came out, setting herself up for a social media ass whooping. Mm-hmm. From the beginning, I wish she would have been quiet like Leah and her husband. That probably would have been better. But no, Nicole, attention whore Murphy, jumped right in front of it. So there you go. You get hit with whatever come right with it. And that's just how I feel.
All right. Hey, listen, I love you anyway. So shout out to you. And listen, make sure you check out the Tarot channel. I think I'm doing your monthly reading this today. So
I will.
Check it out.
I'm always there.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay, let's take some more callers. Oh, Patina Patton said, Armand, and they both, thank you for the donation, by the way. She says, and they both have a track record, okay? But she made a statement stating that she does not condone messing with a married man. Obviously, she lied. Okay. My thing is this. I really don't see the difference between what she did, she kissed somebody, and Jordan Wood kissing somebody. And I don't want to hear married or not, because I know a lot of us, some of you guys don't believe in marriage, and some of you guys been together with y'all men for a long time. And let's go family friend for family friend. Jordan Woods was a family motherfucking friend. Y'all jumped to her side, and she admitted that she did it. And this woman admitted that she did it. So I'm just trying to understand, why is it good for this over here, but it's not good for this over here? And let me tell you something. I know a lot of people been in long-term relationships and ain't getting married, don't plan on getting married. And if a family or friend of the family kissed your man, you would be pissed. And you would expect everybody to be pissed with the same energy as if it were your husband. So that's all I'm trying to bring up. Listen, I understand the wrongs on both ends, but I need to be devil's advocate. I'm definitely keeping the same energy, but I would like everybody to keep the same energy. You supported Jordan Woods through the bullshit. Why y'all not supporting Nicole Murphy? I just can't help but believe you guys supported Jordan Woods because she was the underdog, and there's just some distaste for the Kardashians for whatever reason. And I feel like, women look at Nicole Murphy like, ugh, like she thinks she has it all. Who does she think she is? That whore. I do. Because she didn't do anything any much different. People are funny. People are very fickle. That's just what I know. People are just fickle as hell. 757-2046, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
And my voice do have a frog in it because, they always attack the person with the funny voice.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
me. Hi.
Hi.
So what I have to say is, I've been with my husband 41 years, since I was 14. Sunday, I've been married 35 years.
Okay.
Okay. The man, generally, when they've been in a long-term relationship or not, Leela, is that her name, the wife?
Yes.
She still looks good, even though she's put on a little weight. She still looks good. But they want the wholesome woman at home, and they want the model-looking woman for the cheap chick.
Oh.
And he is a cheater, okay? And the women outside will do stuff that the man wants that he don't want to ask the wife to do, okay? And Nicole Murphy is a model, so she's going to have that figure that some wives don't have, okay? And also, you're right about them dragging her and not dragging him. He is a married man. He had no business stepping out on his wife.
In Italy.
Whatsoever.
You out of the country and everything.
In Italy. That's right. Just like Lala husband.
Which means you paid. Which means you was over. Imagine,
right.
Which means you are swiping that card, your wife's card, your kids' one. You spending money on bitches. Come on.
That's right. That's right. And Layla should be quiet. She shouldn't have nothing to say because that's her husband. She should be quiet. She should not get on social media saying a doggone thing. That's her husband, okay? He should be up there apologizing. He should be getting dragged.
And guess
okay?
what? And guess what? He ain't said nothing. But people dragging Nicole Murphy because she did lie and backpedal a little bit, but she probably flustered because everybody's attacking her. But this man ain't even made no kind of statement. But nobody's talking about that. But I just find it so funny that it's mainly women. It's the women that's on his side. Dragging her.
And the men ain't dragging him either.
No.
The men ain't dragging him either.
No, but the men ain't going to.
Dragging his ass because, you know what? The brothers support the brothers. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, okay? That's a damn shame. And Jordan should have been dragged because that was her best friend. I believe in loyalty, okay? And you know what? I'm not mad about you saying what you say because you bring the controversial conversation, and they need to get up off you. They need to get up off of you because they here for it, the mess, and they need to be here for the positivity. And I love you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
bringing the
so much.
controversial conversation, and I love you.
I
Keep
love
doing the
you
good
too.
work, boo.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all know I love y'all, but listen, this is what makes this show so great because we get into things that others, like I couldn't just get up here and report what she said because and report what happened because I'm not a reporter. I do commentary. I don't break the news. We talk about the stories that's out. So I'm not going to hear and regurgitate everything. I'll give you a little rundown on what's going on, and then I'm going to give you, my perspective, opinion, and I want to know what you guys think. Now, like I said, these are not people that I follow all the time, so I don't know the whole history, and I'm telling you, I didn't go dig and look for it because this is not really. These people is not really my interest. However, I did find it funny that it seems the men, first of all, I know the men ain't gonna say a damn thing. Ain't no man saying nothing. And I'm not talking about any women, any specific women. I'm just looking at the overall concept of things when I'm reading blogs, when I'm going to the comments, when I'm on different YouTube videos and I'm looking at the comments. It's like so many women is dragging Nicole Murphy. I got Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray, her thing is different. She seems like she's a little bit bitter. Now, in the situation with her and Lisa Ray, Nicole says like Lisa Ray's been saying that she ain't never wanted Lisa Ray man, so she don't know what Lisa Ray is talking about. But not for nothing. And let's shift it over just a little bit. Just 1 second. All the girls that have been in Nicole Murphy's position before, I'm talking to you. Now, I'm not talking about when you done did some foul shit, because she done did some foul shit. But I do find that it's easy when you have an attractive person, whatever that, it don't mean light skin, it don't mean white, it don't mean black, it don't, just attractive, whatever that is. But there's cute people, and then there's people that genuinely like are just attractive. And I think Nicole Murphy is one of those people that we're just like, okay, everybody can agree that she's fine. There's certain people that are like top level fine. You know what I mean? I'm not lucky enough to be one of those people, but there's top level fine men, there's top level fine like women. I feel like Nicole Murphy is one of those people. And so I feel like to those women who kind of live the Nicole Murphy or like Drea Michelle, you guys know Drea, the basketball wife, the pretty one, it's easy to get pegged as a slut. Or if something happens, people always think that you want their man. Or if their man looks at you, if you're too nice to their man, they always think you want their man because the way you look and because your man may be attracted to them. And in all reality, it's like, bitch, I don't want your man. And don't be mad at me that your man is looking at me. If your man want to do too much and open the door and do all the extras for me, listen, girl, that is not my fault. That's your man's fault. Now I'm talking to Lisa Ray. I don't know exactly what happened, but I feel like Lisa Ray may have got a bug up her ass because maybe she, her man was probably looking at Nicole Murphy, but she blamed it on Nicole. Don't blame it on Nicole. Blame your man. You cannot be mad because the lady is pretty. I don't know. I feel like people be hating. I feel like people be hating on the pretty ones and the fine ones. I feel like, they always get pegged as whores and they always get judged as trying to steal somebody's man. I know it. Even though I'm not even in that group, I feel like, those people don't get a fair chance at all because, they do some fuck shit sometimes. But at the same time, I do feel like they don't get a fair chance because people always think that they're going to try to steal your man or something. Okay, Gia Murray. Okay, I got you. Thank you for the donation. I'm going to move you to the front. How long we been on here? Okay, yes, we will start taking super chats to the front. And listen, so that's why I'm talking. I got to stand up for my pretty men, my pretty my pretty women, because I know that you guys get judged. Oh, you gotta watch her. She'll take your man. It's like, girl, no, I won't take your man, bitch. I'm just being me. Like, girl, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's really not. Girl, you watch your man. Girl, that's on you. Okay. 1181. Okay. 1181, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armand. How are
Hey,
you?
what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. I love you, and
I
I just
love
want
you
to tell
too.
you that. And I listen to different. I listen to it. You're way before your time. You know that. It's just that your mindset, your thought process, your words, your articulation, the way everything is just like, wow, was he here before? I mean,
Right.
seriously, for your age, it's just. Yeah, because I'm an older woman, and your audience sometimes lets me have it like, get off, Grandma, but this is Grandma with a master's degree, so hold on, young people.
Oh.
Learn something.
Okay.
But anyway,
That was a light
so I will
flex.
tell you this, is that because sometimes they let me have it, and then there's some that say, yeah, okay, an educated black woman because I am black. But here's the deal. One of the things I would say about Nicole, you mentioned several things in so many different areas, and I will agree is that they're both at fault. But come on now, that Leila Rashawn has nothing to say. She's doing right as a matured woman, as the previous caller stated. She's deleted her Instagram, but so have he. You know, if his Instagram was still live, oh my gosh, we would be letting him have it as well. But he's kind of gone underground, which is smart on his behalf. And his team has probably said no response because Nicole is putting her foot all in her mouth. First she said, oh, it's just a friend of the family. And then she came back and stated, well, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to my kids. Wait a minute. You didn't do anything wrong. Why are you apologizing to your children? I apologize to my kids, and it was a friend of the families, and I shouldn't have allowed myself because I've been married too. Mm-hmm. Wow. So now the truth comes out, and she recently made that. But here's my thing. I looked very closely at that picture. He didn't have on anything under that towel.
Oh.
He was naked. You guys look very closely. His pelvic, his bones are short. He was naked. You guys are doing more than kissing. Okay.
Oh yeah,
so
let me pull that up.
Yes,
let's get that
pull
pulled
that
up.
up and get very close to that picture. He is naked up under that picture. You guys are doing more than kissing.
Let me see.
Second of all.
Okay, so we pull. Let me. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on in there. Oh, let me see.
He's naked.
Okay.
I know he don't have a.
No, he got on black shorts. He got on black shorts. Oh,
wait
this
a minute.
towel.
The one with the blue towel.
No. Oh, that's the wrong picture. That's the wrong picture. Hold on. I gotta blow up the other picture. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. That's the wrong picture I blew up. Hold on. Let me move that way. Let me look at this one. This the one.
The one with the towel, the blue towel. That you can see his pelvic bones protruding. You know, because he works out. He's a good-looking man. He's naked.
Yeah, he is. Or maybe he got on the black.
Honey.
Okay, he naked. Okay.
Yeah, so this may be the morning after. Let's have a little cup of whatever the morning after or after whatever. He's naked up under that. So that is a whole different situation. They're both at fault. I will agree with you when you said he is more at fault. Yes, he took vows before God. Okay, so here's the other thing. So are they both at fault? And then people say, well, they're equally at fault. Okay, well, I will teeter towards him because he has taken those vows, and she's a single woman who lost all of her alimony settlement money in the Ponzi scheme and didn't get it back. So she went from that into the last guy who was the commentator or what was his name? With the list, the guy that she dated for quite some time. And she
Michael Strahan.
Yes.
I love Michael Strahan.
She went from Michael. I love Michael Strahan, and it hurt my heart because I thought his heart was hurt. But then she went from that. So money, now you're by yourself. Let's just look at her Instagram. She moved out of the mansion. She's living in a 2-bedroom condo. When's the last time she had a small 2-bedroom condo? So she's got to pipe it down a little bit. So I'm going to go after the money, and whoever wants to give me, it is now. The bitch is bad, okay? She's 51, and you cannot say he went after a younger woman. He's 54, she's 51. He went after a bad woman. That's what he did.
Yes,
one
he did.
that he is physically attracted to.
Attracted to.
Now, here's the deal. Yes, Now, here's the deal with him and his wife. She let herself go. We don't know if she's got a thyroid problem or whatever. Then I go back to, damn, he's a millionaire. Whatever medical problem you got, he could have fixed that. Like the way, and this is a story to say, hey, women, when you get your husbands, you still got to keep them because love, there's a thin line between love and not in loving anymore. Because the first thing that got you with your spouse was mutual attraction.
Physical.
Now, yes.
Physical.
Now,
I
why
have to
did
still
she
want
stay- now,
you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Now, why did she stay with him? What? She decided to be a housewife and have the kids, and he's a multi-millionaire, and he's doing his thing. And I don't mind being in the shadow because she does have employable skills. She was an actress, and she's been on different things here and there, whatever. She can go back to that. Why she has the weight gain and she's allowed herself to go because she was one of the bad bitches on TV and in the movies. I don't know. I am clueless because I'm going to tell you something. I work out all the time. And when I saw Nicole Murphy in that bikini, I did 5 miles yesterday, and I just got through running 5 miles. Like, damn, bitch, I'm getting ready to get back on the track. So my whole thing is that they are both wrong, but from her perspective, I don't think she has any morals at this particular point. It's all about the bag for her. Who's going to continue to take care of me because she doesn't have employable skills? Okay, she does a little modeling here and there, but you're 51, so what all are you going to do modeling now? So young girls is taking over. And you was Mrs. Murphy for so many years, and so what you were before that was yet to be seen. You know, every time they don't have employable skills, they say, oh, he's marrying a model. But no one's ever seen them on the cover or a runway. And I think she's done a few. So her thing is I'm going after someone who can take care of me, and because I lost all my settlement in the Ponzi scheme. So in the end, Amon, and you mentioned Drea. That's a totally different scenario. Yeah, when you see a beautiful woman, you say, oh, I don't want this around this and I don't want to do this. But here's the situation. We're past that point because she's been seen on in a picture with a half-naked man, you know. And so her intentions to me are clear. Because you're going after married men, so all is fair in love and basketball. Like, woman, watch your husband because I still need some coins and I'm trying to get back in my mansion or whatever the situation is. He is dead wrong. And if you are no longer attracted to your wife or lover, let her go. Let her go. Just let her go. Let her give her half if you're in California, and just let her go because she does have employable skills, and there will be life after Antoine Fuqua. So just let her go, but don't hurt her like this. They're both wrong. And at some point, his PR, when the timing is right, it's not right now. You got to let it die down just a little bit because he still is in the limelight. Then someone will probably come and speak on it or not. Just let it die down altogether because, you know, everything dies down that goes away because then you're focused on something else that comes up, and it will.
Well, so and two, I see a reality show coming from this. I see a Hollywood X's reboot. I see somebody's going to get a reality show and bring this up. I don't know if it's going to be Leela. I don't know if it's going to be Lisa Ray or if it's going to be Nicole. I feel like it's going to be Nicole first. She might get on some show and then talk about this.
It's not going to be Nicole, beloved, because Antoine Fuqua will send her a cease and desist and put a gag order on that. He's not going to let that happen, not include him in any way. Yes. That's not going to happen. And tarnish his reputation even further? No. Lisa Ray, yes, because she's already speaking very loudly and vocal. She's very vocal about the whole situation. Lela Rashawn, no. She's always going to stay behind the corners. First of all, she's got this weight thing going on, so I'm definitely not going to be in the public eye because now you've made me feel awful because my husband's going after this bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that would just make me feel, right? So that adds sugar in my mind. That just adds insult to injury, should I say? And so she's just going to lay low, as she should. If Nicole intends on making money, that won't happen because Antoine's team will put a cease and desist on that, a gag order, because he's not going to let this drag out any further. Now, Lisa Ray, okay, I'm looking for that.
All right. Thank you, caller. We got to take some more calls.
Bye.
Bye. Love ya.
Yes. Bye-bye. Love you.
All right. Let's see. Who do we got? So listen, she said a mouthful, didn't she? So there's a lot of detail in this. Oh, couple of quick announcements. We will be doing the members only live either tomorrow or Saturday, but I'm getting that done ASAP. We got to get this members live. It will be a public members live. but only the members will be able to comment. So it'll be fun. We're gonna give away some little member awards. A little, it's not a lot, but it's a little. It's a little, a little appreciation. Sponsored by one of our moderators here, Ricardo. Okay, so we're going to give back to some of you guys. Okay, but in order to get the coin, you have to be at the live. All right. 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 So let's take another call. 601-0785. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armand.
Hey, what's
First
going
time
on?
caller.
Hi. Thank you for
Definitely
calling.
not a first time listener.
Okay.
Yes. I just want to say in reference to what we're talking about. When you say that we don't show the same level of let me see, excitement or anger or emotions, express the same level of frustration when it comes to Nicole's situation as we did the chick with
Jordan Woods, yes.
What's the Jordan Woods? It's a difference. Jordan Woods situation, he's not married to the Kardashians. He wasn't married. I mean, this dude here, Fuqua, is a married man. And on top of the fact, Nicole is friends of the family. And I don't know if I'm assuming she's friends with the wife and him. So that's different. Jordan was more like Kylie's friend. She wasn't best friends with Khloe.
She worked for Khloe. They were all friends. She was there with Khloe. Khloe has told Jordan about Tristan. That Jordan pretty much lived with that family for years.
Yeah, even if you're an associate, I agree. Even if you're associate to a person, I don't believe in messing with nobody's man or woman if you socialize with that individual. So yeah, she did socialize with Khloe, but she really wasn't friends with Khloe. And then on top of the fact, those Kardashians have a history of sleeping with their friends' dudes. So people are not gonna be that hard on Jordan because you did this to a chick who got a history of doing it to her friends. So nobody cares. I mean, nobody cares that Khloe is crying wolf because this chick supposedly sat in her dude's lap who she's not married to. And obviously, from what I heard, they wasn't even together. But it don't matter if they was or not. The point is, she sat in his lap. So what? You slept with old boy behind Trina. You and Trina, Khloe and Trina was best friends, right?
No.
I mean, so you don't behind. Trina was good friends now when she got with old boy, the guy that she was going with, and went and bought chains and bought teeth and all that stuff for him. So I mean, these Kardashians, those definitely Khloe have a history of sleeping behind her friends. So let's not pretend like she's just some old innocent little, that these chicks are innocent and they don't sleep up behind their friends. I mean, even Kim, you think Kim ain't slept with a lot of Kanye friends? Even prior to Kanye, her being with Kanye, you think she hasn't slept around with people that are cool with Kanye before she got with Kanye? So listen, I mean, those chicks have no.
I'm with you. However, I do feel as though I just think that there's just a distaste between black women and the Kardashians. I don't think black women like the Kardashians, period. So it didn't matter who slept with one of their men. They were going to be championed for it. That's just what it is.
I think black women just feel that way towards the Kardashians because they are predators when it comes to black men. And we can see straight through them. We know they using the black men. So that would be a problem. It wouldn't be no different if the Kardashians were sleeping with nothing but Indian men and marrying Indian men. The Indians wouldn't like them. The Indian race wouldn't like them. But see, that would never happen because those type of guys are not going to fool with them. It don't matter. They can't even get the white men to marry them. The white, you think about it, they own race. I mean, they're not white.
So listen. So you feel like this is all Nicole Murphy's fault?
I blame both of them, but I blame both of them. But he's committed to the wife. He never made a commitment to Nicole. Nicole is just trash because you're supposed to be friends with the person. It's like you allowing the person in your home and around you and your dude, and then you turn around. You and your dude may go through a thing. Y'all, whoever may go through something and break up, or be, not on speaking terms. But you see them somewhere over there cuffed up. That's a problem. Because if you're gonna do that, don't come around me. So I think Nicole Murphy, she just is to blame, if not more to blame, because she's the woman. She got to open her legs. He don't. She's not opening up his legs. She got to open her legs. She got the power.
This man, not only is she opening up her legs, this man is flying her in Italy, paying for stuff, like spending. I mean, to me, that would kill me. You flying this bitch out on vacation, you spending my money on this bitch? Like, if that's not disrespect.
a man but a man on that level with that type of money, now you got to be realistic too. And as a wife, I mean, I've been married 20-something years, but of course my husband is not nearly on that level. But if he was, how would I be stupid enough to think that I'm going to be the only woman that he banks? Yeah, I know we made commitments. I know we made vows before God. All that's fine. But reality is reality. A person is going to get what they're able to get to. If you on $1 million status, you able to get what you able to get. That's just bottom line. If you're a $20,000 a year man, you can't get a Nicole. You can't get no chicks. You can only probably afford one chick or take a chick to Burger King. But a man with that type of money ain't gonna be faithful to one woman. It just ain't happening. His options is too abroad. It's too abroad. His options too abroad. No, it's just what it is. It's just reality.
My
20 years, God. Millionaire. You can't even get the broke man. You can't even get the broke man to do right, Amanda. Come on now. You can't even get the broke man to do right. You think it's just real talk. It's just real talk. Even a woman. Even a woman. It's just what it is. And I'm not just singling out for a man, because a woman the same way. You think these women are just you on a millionaire status. You think that woman is just faithful? Is she worth millions of dollars? You think she just faithful to that one man? You think Wendy?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So listen, so this goes back to everything that I've been saying, as far as her letting herself go, as far as this, as far as that. But what I really find interesting now, in attempts, because you feel like Nicole Murphy is so trash, now we're almost making excuses for the man as to why he can cheat and spend the money, because he's got a position of power, and it is what it is. Like, you can't expect him to be faithful. So what does that say to the women's empowerment movement? What does that say to all the women saying, fight for women's rights, women this, women that? But then we're pushing narratives out there that, listen, women, he got kind of power, so you can't expect too much from him. It is what it is. But then if I set up here and said that on my platform, do you know how many black women would have been threatened to unsubscribe from me? If they'd have been writing up on me on gossip apps, they would have been going crazy.
I don't know why. It's reality. It's the truth. Look, I'm a married woman. I've been with my husband 20-some years, but I'm a realist too. I'm not excusing nobody for cheating. I'm just telling you what reality is, and it ain't got nothing to do with what his wife look like. It don't matter. You think fine women, bad chicks don't get cheated on?
No, they do.
You think Nicole didn't get cheated on? They get cheated on. You got a lot of bad chicks. Look, some of the baddest chicks in the world are single. Ain't nobody married. So it ain't about what you look like. A man will bang anything. It don't matter if you fine, what you look like. They will bang whatever. It's not about your looks. You've been married to a woman 20-some years. It's not about her looks or her gaining weight. That ain't you cheating on her when she was fine. It don't matter.
Right.
Just as vice versa. So it's the same thing. And I wouldn't care if the women get mad. They could get mad. But at the end of the day, if they've been with a dude 5 years and over, I mean, it's just what it is. If you living in La La Land, then hey, when you with a dude with that type of money and that type of power and status, a smart woman ain't around here trying to look through his phone and trying to figure out what he doing and this, that, and that. You don't care. 20-some years, that woman don't care. She know Nicole ain't getting for 5 minutes. She don't care. Long as she holding the car. She the wife. She got the bag. She got the real bag. So it don't matter to her. She's staying in it for the winning. The same reason that these chicks are getting with him. They getting with him to win it.
All right, thank you. You just camping the stack. I gotta shout out my super chat real quick. New Videos TV. She said, "Thank you
All
for the
right.
$5. I used to work out with Nicole and Claudia J. She's super cool. Blame him. He knew he was married. He probably said they were separated."
Hello, motherfucker.
No
All
matter if
right.
they're separated or not, you was friends. All right, my mom.
Thank you. Bye. Ooh, wow. The double standards. The hypocrisy and the contradictions are just from every angle, huh? You guys can all just blame me. I'm the easy one to target. But listen, this was a great live. Actually, I really enjoyed this one. This was a real interesting kiki. But we've been on here a little bit over. So listen, we'll take super chats to the front. If not, we don't have any more. That will be our last caller. You will have to call in next time. So shout out to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys visit us on the Tarot Lounge. I will be dropping videos today. So thank you guys all for coming in. Moderators, can you put those links inside the chat? Hold on. Let me end this.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Yes, I've already done like Gemini, Taurus, and Aries, so I have to do the rest. All right, guys. So listen, I love you all. Thanks for watching. The answers, the questions were answered. So I still feel like I definitely feel like Nicole is being bullied at this point. So that's my thought on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave me a comment, like, share the video. Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I will see you guys soon. Uh-oh. Did we lose it? Oh, we might not have it on here. We might not have the, we don't have it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we just gonna have to go out to me today. All right, let me get it. Here I go, trying to get the damn intro and the damn thing. Y'all know how this thing go over here, okay? Don't act brand new. We never know how this show is gonna go on any day. Oh, but I may have an exclusive coming up very soon. Stay tuned. Bye, y'all.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.